Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Brad Garlinghouse is hosting an XRP community event on January 28th, and it might be a huge news for everyone involved. Not only may this put us at the forefront of the financial infrastructure, but it could also chart a whole new course for XRP. A president who supports cryptocurrency has been elected. In this article, I will explain what this means, speculate on the future of the Ripple company, and offer my prediction for what's to come. Please subscribe and hit the like button by January 28th. So, without further ado, let's dive into this one. Alright, XRP Community Day is upon us. Retweet from the official Ripple account. The XRP community gets rolling with Brad Garlinghouse, according to Ripple Paul. In his opening remarks, Ripple CEO will discuss the current situation of the cryptocurrency sector, his goals for the future, and XRP's most significant achievement. Or 2025 on the 28th, make sure you're locked in and here with us. However, I would want to share some thoughts on what may be on the horizon, and why I believe something that we can all anticipate is on the way. Given that the United States now has a president who is staunchly in favor of cryptocurrency, I believe this to be quite relevant and pertinent. We are aware that Brad Garlinghouse had already met with him. They showed up to the inauguration dinner in fact, and now, just a few days later, we're talking about the XR community. My opinion on the matter. To start, I'll just give you a brief overview. Check this out. The following are all of the open positions on Ripple at the moment: software and code developers, senior business development managers, human resources managers, and 62 more. From all corners of the globe, including the United States, London, Dublin, San Francisco, and countless more, the list is endless. Actually, Brazil is also included. Thus, these are fascinating, and more importantly, they demonstrate that Ripple is currently seeing substantial development. In what other ways does this matter? So, as I mentioned before, the Ripple team has issued a formal announcement, and my guess is that it contradicts what Trump claimed. Clearly, this was the executive order that dealt with Bitcoin in particular, and I'd like to quickly touch on this to set the scene, and then we can discuss what I anticipate happening in that area. This was the most important part, basically. Clearly, the Department of the Treasury's directive will return with a stance on digital assets in 30 days. But what really matters to me is that the working group has to report back to the president through the AP. The AP is like the economic principle here, within 180 days of the Davis order. In addition, there is a conference that typically handles this. It's possible that this is where announcements are made, and it's expected that they will review the federal proposed regulatory framework. I find it all quite intriguing. Things start to heat up when you start to retrace your steps on what might be on the horizon. We are aware that blockchain technology integration into global infrastructure is a goal, and we are also aware that Donald Trump has stated that the United States must take the lead in this area. Among the numerous people he acknowledged at the World Economic Forum were the CEO of Bank of America. We are aware of the fact that Bank of America has been collaborating with Ripple. Thus, you enter a universe where Ripple may be proclaiming something monumental, and you begin to make connections. Not only will he shed light on where the cryptocurrency industry stands right now, but he will also predict what trends will soon dominate the market. You can make sense of what's happening if you examine the banking system as a whole. You enter a realm where Ripple is genuinely creating something extraordinary. At that point, we begin to enter the realm of the future. In my view, this timing is crucial. Would it be possible for XRP to have a tax-free status for capital gains? Is it possible that the chain-link collaboration and integration with SWIFT may begin to materialize? To me, it all makes perfect sense, especially because we know that on the expanding XRPL, there are automated market makers and all the other things that bring in money. Returning to the original point, I am even more confident than before that this Twitter space is going to provide significant results. Possibly 2 bits of space on Twitter were uttered by you. There have been huge ripple effects, but no official word has been given. At this moment, the market is different. When people start talking about cryptocurrencies, it changes the atmosphere. It all becomes intriguing when you consider that the president, who is pro-crypto, urged the Bank of America to make its services available to investors, and then you consider the connection to Ripple. The catch is that you might not get another chance to buy Ripple at this price again. Keeping with the price range we discussed, just under $4, we have been reviewing the chart we discussed the other day, which is now beginning to print out an intriguing bull flag. A huge shift is in store if everything falls into place. Also, as I've mentioned before, the backdrop we could have is literally just a tweet away. Taking what you say into consideration, the Chainlink partnership that has gone unmentioned is this integration with Swift. Brad Garlinghouse, who has been extremely outspoken about the current market situation, will suddenly be opening XRP Community Day on the 28th, and will discuss this topic in particular before moving on to future plans. To me, this has the makings of a major event. And above all else, could without a doubt. The viewer's presence here is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.